All right, we got it, guys. We got to get through these WNBA stories, or Sam Show's going to get pissed. We saw the Sophie Cunningham thing from this weekend. I think the League of Lesbians is trying to send her a message, and it is, we want to play with big, buff, strong men that'll break our fucking jaws with their elbows. Sophie Cunningham was fouled in a way that can only be described in the basketball rules as flagrant. DiJonai Cunningham, or however you pronounce her fucked up ghetto name, she came in and basically clotheslined Sophie Cunningham in the head. Wasn't going for the ball, wasn't, trying to make a defensive play at all. Just clotheslined her in the head. Sophie Cunningham got the flagrant 2 foul. Then made the shot as well. So I think it was an and one situation. And her coach actually defended the player who clotheslined her in the head. The WNBA needs to be shut down. Like, this is just a failed experiment. It is a Franken monster that has gotten way out of control. There is no reason for this thing to exist. I mean, they are given every opportunity to make the right turn, and they just fuck it up every single time. Whether it's Caitlin Clark being the most bankable star they've ever had and them just shitting on her and trying to get her killed. Whether it's Sophie Cunningham making a great point in defense of women's sports and them turning it into she must be Heinrich Himmler. And now to, hey, why don't we headhunt the bitch? And then they asked that. Now in the NBA, even Steve Kerr, who's a colossal homosexual, would defend his players if they got clotheslined in the head, no matter what their politics were. He would go like, hey, we don't put up with that, and we're going to protect our own, and we got to look out for our guys, and blah, 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 blah. That's a bullshit, cheap shot play. We're going to play the clip of the play, and then we're going to play a clip of the Indiana Fever coach and Caitlin Clark's reaction to their dumb lady coach not getting her own players back. First of all, the play.
Here's Cunningham up ahead of the field, weighs it in, plus the foul, and then Cunningham gets into the face of DiJonai.
So we're wearing a blonde wig while we play basketball for some reason because we have to make, I can see your hair underneath the, never mind. So DiJonai Cunningham totally fucking clotheslined Sophie Cunningham in the head. They're going to show the replay here. They kicked Cunningham out immediately, so this wasn't like debatable. It wasn't a debate as to whether or not this was a cheap shot. The ref said right away, that was a fucking cheap shot. You tried to take her head off. You're out.
Carrington right away in the aftermath, and Cunningham has to be separated as both teams will head to their benches.
You'll see a DiJonai Carrington as Sophie Cunningham comes down, gets her right across the face, coming down, trying to prevent the layup, but then
not even trying to go for the ball. And by the way, props to Cunningham for popping right back up.
Coming down, trying to prevent the layup, but that is just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
I think that is going to be a flagrant 2. There is.
Imagine like headhunting someone because they said, hey, we don't want dudes with massive testosterone levels playing and taking up our spots as women. Like, imagine making one of the most pro-women athlete responses ever, and some black hood rat wants to take your fucking head off. Whatever happened to black homophobia? I miss that. Like, aren't they supposed to be like the most transphobic and homophobic? Man. Where are you guys when we need you? Late.
Is wind up.
And just getting her out of the way.
Criteria for flagrant foul.
I'll be stunned if this not upgraded to a flagrant 2.
The defensive foul on DiJonai Carrington has been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 2.
Yeah.
Since there's
What are you surprised about? You tried to take her fucking head off. Come on. They always act surprised. She popped right up. She made the shot. I think the Fever won the game too, so you really just fucked yourself on all counts. But then the coach of the Fever, she was given a chance to get Sophie Cunningham's back. Caitlin Clark. Here, let's... Fever coach, Sophie Cunningham. She had a chance to defend her, and she actually complimented the player that hit her. Check this out, and watch Caitlin Clark's reaction when the coach talks about this.
One of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in for a layup. And so I don't oppose the hard foul. But I also don't think that she intentionally went for the net.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. And even her own players are embarrassed of her. She said Nay. DiJonai Cunningham, so she called her Nay. Called her by her fun nickname. The person who tried to take one of your star players' fucking head off their neck. Nay's going to play hard, and she's not going to be an easy layup. Like, say what you want about the NBA versus the WNBA, and if, sports are going woke or whatever, but, dude, to sit like any NBA coach, Popovich, Kerr, those, even the guys who are looked at as like the biggest pussies, they would have gotten their players' backs.
One of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in.
Look at that. Caitlin Clark is just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Why don't her and Sophie Cunningham just go join some upstart league or go play in Europe and make a fuckload of money and just leave this abortion of a basketball league behind? Between Cheryl Reeve in Minnesota wearing a trans kids belong shirt when nobody was fucking talking about trans kids. And then this coach going, yeah, I know my player almost got concussed by somebody chimping out on the court. But, boy, I like the chimp that did it.
And so I don't oppose the hard foul. But I also don't think that she intentionally went for the net.
No. I mean, she just wound up and smacked her right in the fucking face. It definitely wasn't intentional. And then the whole headline was just Fever coach sticks up for player who assaulted their player. Nader P says, show the bullshit technical called on Clark. Do you have a link to that one? I'll play that one for sure. Horatius says conservatives are downplaying that she was attacked for being white and straight. I think it's definitely messages being sent by players in the league, but I just don't get what the message is. Stop speaking out on behalf of us. Stop defending us from an onslaught of fucking male trans players? What did she do other than kind of stick up for you girls? And like I said, where's that famous black transphobia? $1 from Coltrane.
Coltrane84 has donated $1 and says Bobby Knight would have sweet chin music, that chimp. They'll be pulling guns before long.
I mean, right? And not only that, but like, imagine what like Lambeer and Mahorn back in the 80s would have done if somebody did that to Isaiah Thomas. Like, what would the next play look like? Dorkness Rising with $2.
Dorkness Rising has donated $2 and says Indiana Fever should be a whites-only team and the drama and views will skyrocket.
Yeah, that'll stop the flagrant fouls. That'll cut that shit off at the quick, right? Thank you guys very much for those ones and twos. Another 2 coming in from Dorkness Rising. Thank you very much.
Dorkness Rising has donated $2 and says, can you use your fame to ask Elon Musk to make a whites-only expansion team?
He is South African. He might be open to it. Oh, yeah, Switchblade points out, so after DiJonai Cunningham got ejected from that game for that foul, immediately after she tweeted, that's white privilege. She did successfully clothesline the shit out of Sophie Cunningham, and then she tweets out, oh, that's white privilege, what happened to me. Really? That's the shittiest white privilege I've ever seen as a white person. Main Vein with $5. Thank you very much.
Main Vein has donated $5 and says that's the same ape that intentionally poked Caitlin Clark in the eye with her ghetto rat nails.
I mean, this is all going away very soon. It's just a phase. All right, let's see the technical that was called on Caitlin Clark. Received her 8th tech of the season for this moment. She will be suspended for the Fever's next game, of course.
Ryan.
So clearly was a foul, was not called.
Oh.
What? Wait, did I miss something?
So clearly was a foul, was not called.
Oh. She
What?
didn't even say anything. Or Ion.
What the?
So clearly was a foul, was not called.
Oh.
What the? I don't even know. If anything, I mean, did they say she lowered her shoulder coming off the baseline? Because I wouldn't have called a foul on either of them. Maybe a defensive foul, but certainly not a technical foul on anyone. Oh my God. That's fucking insane, dude.